Let's take them back.
Yeah, 94. As the preacher takes a pulpit, fix your coat, prepare for 40 below. Trembling, it's way too many it seems, too many witnesses, up and down with their visions of what a street is. I call it the seesaw syndrome. Maybe you make a mistake, you lose. And this is for the real hip-hop who would never, ever, ever ask me, am I here to replace Guru?
Word, that's how you feel up on this track? Little try on that.
What you trying to rap now?
Yeah, yo, Royce.
What up, man?
We just lamping in the studio, you know, doing our thing.
Okay.
Bugging out, you know.
Right.
Little test run. So,
I need you to speak with your hands on the count of three. Everybody now, 1, 2, 3, go!
Talk to him. Who stepped up in this rap game and seen acting fool?
Me and Preem, both names go together. Lot of frontin' like they ill.
word. I think it's time to move on to the next one.
Yeah. Aye. Yeah. Aye. Yeah. Boys. Yeah. Hold on. We them boys. Hold on. We them boys. Hold on. We making noise. Hold on.
Basketball fans, you've got on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game.
All right, ready to go?
This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And joining us in a bit later from the sidelines, Doris Burke. The crowd here in anticipation of their home team Cavaliers in an interconference battle here at the Quicken Loans Arena. Now Golden State's starting 5. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. Iguodala out there with Curry. And it's Thompson in at the 3.
And remember Klay Thompson's father, Michael Thompson, a former #1 pick out of Minnesota. Growing up, he was the smallest of his brothers and thereby took his lumps when they played hoops. But he said that challenge helped him to develop into the player he is today.
Irving kicks to Smith. No luck. And Golden State will go the other way with it. Here's Thompson. And that one is hammered home.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
Here's Smith. The Warriors pull it in. Clark, this offense has really been clicking.
No doubt about it, giving the defense all kinds of trouble.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with.
Here's Thompson. 6 points for him. It's stolen by Smith.
And thought that pass was going to get through, but no. All of a sudden, he was going the other way with the basketball. And LeBron has been in the postseason every year since his rookie season. Last year, he passed Jerry West on the all-time postseason scoring list. I'm sure he'll just continue to climb up the record book.
Bogut with a screen on Love. Thompson with it. Guarded now by Kevin Love. Here's Bogut. Just 5 on the clock. Cannot hit. Good D by Thompson. And for LeBron in the playoffs last season, he did more than just score. Clark, he did it all and really stepped his game up when Kevin Love went down, when Kyrie Irving was hobbled. He covered every base.
Yep, and that's what's so impressive about LeBron in the playoffs. Everybody expects him to lead and hit big shots, and he never lets them down. Very rarely does he come up short in big moments.
Iguodala's drive. And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
The drive by James.
Special. There just aren't many guys like him who can accelerate to the rim and finish in style.
Here's Bogut. And he stuffs that one home.
Well, that was a dynamic two-hand dunk there.
Right in the face of the defender.
Just tough and gritty with the elevation. I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
And here is Curry after LeBron James hitting the three. Off the pick. And Green with the lay-in.
You know, basketball can be a thing of beauty, and the Warriors showed just how gorgeous ball movement can be last year. Every possession looked like a well-orchestrated concert. It was incredibly fun to watch. Not so much fun, probably, to coach against.
Bogut sets a screen for Curry. Good D by Thompson.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Irving against Curry. Green with the block. They retain possession. Pushing it up. Here's Iguodala. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Iguodala's got his second bucket of the game to go. The shot's good from Love.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And Steph Curry, 6'3" and about 195. I mean, a slender frame. You look back to high school and college, and that was one of the question marks. Did he have the strength to succeed?
And speaking of Curry's slight build, he's worked up and bulked himself. He's added some muscle. He even got up to 200 pounds, I think he said. But he didn't feel real good, Clark, at that weight.
Yeah, it's not about the weight, Kevin. It's about strength. You need it to fight through screens and attack the rim, and he's clearly put on the strength he needs to play at his highest level.
And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Mozgov, he's checked in for Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. Amon Shumpert's checked in for James. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving. Then for the Warriors, Spates checked in for Bogut. Barnes comes in for Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Andre Iguodala. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And when you look at Draymond Green, he's not a guy who will wow you with his numbers or his athleticism, Clark. He brings a lot of intangibles, though. And I remember talking early in his career with Tom Izzo up at Michigan State saying those exact things, that he gives you so much more than just what you see.
And his current coach and our former partner, Steve Kerr, raves about it. He's the heart and soul of the Warriors, in Steve's words.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mozgov. And the Warriors making a change here. Azili's checked in. We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter. Barbosa gets the bucket.
You know, you talk about Green's enthusiasm for the game. He's constantly talking, whether defensively or even in an opponent's ear. He's a vocal presence. And also another example of how a guy can make an impact without necessarily having it show up in the stat sheet.
Smith. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Nasty. Absolutely filthy.
And the building is stunned, partner. He dug deep into his bag of tricks.
I tell
there.
you what, I hope he keeps that one handy. I want to see that one again.
And he uses the glass on the layup.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well.
Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Cavaliers lead by 2. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And we welcome you back to start the quarter. Players had a chance to get hydrated with Gatorade. And there's certain to be some great basketball ahead for us. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
Guys, their penetration has been outstanding. I mean, it's actually been great. They're really finding those holes in the defense.
Yeah, also something I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint, and the physicality is taking its toll.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for Cleveland, Amon Shumpert is out there with Channing Frye. Then it's Matthew Dellavedova. Then it's Mozgov. And it's Irving at the point guard. To the left side wing. Out to the wing. Outside Shumpert. Can't get it to go. And Golden State will come the other way. Livingston passes to Azili. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And guys, one thing that we were treated with last year was Steve Kerr's great quotability in post-game interviews and pressers. He said all the right things and deflected praise like a coach who had done it for many years.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Thompson, he's checked in for Mozgov. Love comes in for Channing Frye. And James subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
And Kerr is so good with the media because, Greg, he was a media member himself for so long. You know that as well as anybody. Clark, I don't think he ever tried his hand at broadcasting, though. I can't see him doing that. Could you?
Yeah, right,
No,
right, right. Yeah, he probably just drone on as a broadcaster and would rarely contribute anything of note. Some guys have what it takes to call games, and Steve just doesn't quite scratch me as that kind of guy.
No. Green dishes to Thompson. And the shot is good. Thompson's got the lead up to 4 now for the Warriors.
Probably wasn't the shot they were looking for, but they'll take the bucket.
Irving kicks to Thompson. Irving passes to Love. It's stolen by Bogut. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Curry can't get it to go.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
Thompson inside the line. And he gets it to go. Thompson's got 4 this quarter. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
They also came out of the locker room with their running shoes on. I mean, their transition game has been full throttle.
J.R. Smith's checked in for Shumpert. And then for Golden State, Spates checked in for Bogut. And it's Iguodala in for Ian Clark. And guys, last season, Klay Thompson made his first All-Star trip overall. Clark, his game took a huge leap forward.
Hey, I agree with you, Kevin. And a big reason for that, I think, was his spot on Team USA. Playing the way he did and with that group really lifted his confidence.
Excellent. The Cavaliers trail by 6. The drive by James. Thompson with the rebound.
Yeah, credit the D there. Got his hands up and made sure he wasn't comfortable on the release.
Sure did. Stayed real snug on it and didn't allow him the space he needed to get a good shot off.
Here's Iguodala. And Thompson sends it back. They get it back. Thompson misses. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Irving dishes to LeBron. Back to Irving. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
That's an unusual, surprising miss for him. Typically, he's good on those inside.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And Steph Curry, not just a superstar player. But one of the best contracts in basketball this year and next for under $24 million combined. And you can bet he's due for a major increase in pay when 2017 rolls around.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Festus Ezeli, he's checked in for Green. Harrison Barnes comes in for Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Andre Iguodala. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And the Warriors miss again. Smith outside. And the 3 off target. To the middle. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be the... Got it! Oh, got it! What a shot! And the first half is now in the books. The Warriors on top, up by 7. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Fans, you gotta get loud. Come on.
All right, the second half beginning in just a moment. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
You just love it when the decision-making is as good as it was there in that first half. Didn't force anything.
Guys, I think here in the second half, though, they may want him to be a little more assertive. Start hunting more for his shot, even the tough one.
The second half just about to get going here.
An excellent game we've seen from LeBron. He has 11 points. He's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
I love the rhythm that his outside stroke has produced today.
And Golden State looking at who they've got. Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. Curry is up there with Iguodala. And it's Thompson in a small forward. They get the rebound. Here's Iguodala. Second chance shot. He takes it up and lays it in.
They are really getting the work done inside with their rebound.
The defensive backboard has been controlled. They have not allowed a lot of second chances. It's been about one and done for the most part. And I'm not talking about leaving college.
Yeah, I know you're not. That's a bunch of good rebounding taking place there, boy.
Well, what a season for Kyrie Irving last year. Huge moments for him. A 57-point outburst against San Antonio. That was a new franchise record for the Cavs.
I think a lot of it was finally being able to play with other All-Stars, quite honestly, Kevin. But you can't discount the work Irving put into the offseason to be ready for the regular season.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Misses the 3. Iguodala kicks to Thompson. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Mozgov, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. Iman Shumpert's checked in for J.R. Smith. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Thompson, he's checked in for Mozgov. Love comes in for Channing Frye. Smith checked in for Shumpert. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova.
And for Irving, he did come into last year hot. I mean, he won the MVP in international play while with Team USA.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Curry with the 3. But they get it back. The drive. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying Clark to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Yeah, I would have to say there are a lot of questions right now from a defensive standpoint. That's for sure.
And Thompson kicks to Iguodala. Out to Thompson. The Cavaliers pull it in. Love's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. James. And it's sent back by Bogut. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop. And he gets the bucket. Thompson's got 14 points.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Cavs were one of the top teams in the East last year, and it was in large part to how strong they were at home.
Boy, did they shoot it well from beyond the arc at home, Kevin. I mean, top 3 in the league in terms of three-point shooting. It does help to have LeBron.
It does. That is effective. Love with a wide-open look. And it's off from three-point range. Curry passes to Barnes. Outside, Green. Barnes, screen on Love. Green kicks to Barnes. Barbosa's shot is off. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Smith dishes to LeBron. The 10-footer. They get the rebound. Thompson. And LeBron with the basket, the assist by Thompson. 16 points for LeBron.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Green with the block.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right.
His shot's it's not there right now. With
You know, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult while they're trailing.
Yeah, but still, you know what? A magnificent move to the rim.
I tell you what, guys, I don't care what the score is. That's the play we're going to remember when this game is over.
Cavaliers trailing.
They have a 2-for-1 situation if they go quick.
Yeah, I don't think they have to rush, though, Greg. Just need to find a good shot this time.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
How about that, breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more.
Yes, indeed. You know, he just, like every other coach, can't stand when the defense gives up points on the inside. And, boy, are they struggling in there.
Yeah, well, they're getting pummeled in there. So you've got to figure out a way to make some adjustments to try to change that around, and that's why he needed the timeout.
Barbosa kicks to Livingston. There's the dish to Barnes. This one for three. Off target. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. Warriors lead by 8. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena. And the final period of play just about to start. LeBron and Love are the...
Oh, wow.
That's a beautiful jam. Nasty. Absolutely filthy.
And the building is stunned, partner. He dug deep into his bag of
I
tricks
tell you
there.
what, I hope he keeps that one handy. I want to see that one again.
Irving drives in, and he gets it to go. Warriors leading by 6. Here's Livingston. Can't get it to go. Smith with some nice D. Irving kicks to LeBron, and he jams it with authority.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
Spades with a screen on LeBron. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
And Andre Iguodala, guys, one of the most unselfish players in the league. I mean, that unselfishness for me, too, is what was put to a test last season as the former All-Star was asked by his coach, Steve Kerr, to come off the bench for the Warriors. And you know what? He did it without complaint, putting the team first.
And the Warriors making a change here. Andrew Bogut checked in for Speights. Green comes in for Barnes. Thompson, he's checked in for Brandon Rush. And Curry subbed in for Sean Livingston. The shot's good from LeBron.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Curry's shot is good. And for Iguodala, some have said he's unselfish, Clark, to a fault.
Yeah, and you know, a great athlete and ball handler, I think he could be much more aggressive looking to attack off the dribble. He's really unique, though, a player who puts his emphasis on the defensive end and does a really good job at that end of the floor.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. And for Andre Iguodala, last year was a first in 758 games. Up until then, he had not once ever come off the bench.
Yeah, he had been a starter throughout his 10-year career, every single game, Kevin. And last year he came off the bench in every game. Big adjustment for the veteran, but he made it well.
And getting back to Iguodala last season, not only did he come off the bench for the first time ever, but he really thrived in doing so. Playing the fewest minutes per game of his career, he was able to avoid some of the nagging injuries that had plagued him in the past. And so he could stick around to help the Warriors assemble that franchise record of 67 wins last season.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
You know, for Iguodala at this point in his career, it's just about winning. He's had a couple of large contracts. He's made multiple All-Star teams, but now it's about rings for him. And he got one.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Steve Kerr was saying to the team. He was absolutely adamant, saying, don't let them off the hook. Let's keep our foot on the pedal and keep doing the things that have gotten us here this far. We're almost home.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Here's Thompson. And the rejection by Smith. LeBron kicks to Thompson. Green, the pass to Iguodala. To the middle. And there's Bogut on the assist by Iguodala. And the Warriors lead by 6. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
And guys, the thing that jumps out at me is their block shots. I mean, they're playing up on the shooters tightly, and then they're sending them packing. I mean, putting those shots in reverse, all in a clear, good day's work.
The Cavaliers making a switch here. Dellavedova's checked in.
That very well may put the finishing touch on this one. Not at all the time to get... Oh, wow.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rack.
Check out the fellas. Check out his teammates over on the bench. So they are going crazy.
Screen by Bogut. To the middle. Stolen by Thompson. Love dishes to James. Wallace with it. Picked up by Thompson. Kyrie Irving, he's checked in for Cleveland.
First team foul. Kyrie Irving.
And so here's Cleveland. They trail by 6. Stolen by Thompson. And here is Iguodala. To the inside. Curry. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
He has really shot the ball extremely well, as you'd expect. Like we say, he's been making sweet string music all day long.
It's stolen by Smith. Right block shot. And another miss by Cleveland. .36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And there's the call.